I focus more on the love of telling stories and making videos. So no matter what difficulties I face along the way, I will still, try to just keep doing it. That's what has gotten me this far. And also God too. I'm also a firm believer in like God. So
a little bird told me that you're a millionaire. Is that true?
In what currency?
So when I check stuff, you're single, brother, right?
Yeah, I am.
You are single right now. You're not dating anyone?
At this moment. No.
At this moment.
Yeah.
Hey, so how were the ladies in B-Dub, huh?
No, I've not. I'm gradually, assessing everywhere. I've been to South Africa.
SA.
I've been to Namibia.
Yeah,
I've been to Ghana, Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Seychelles.
Dude, you do a lot of traveling.
I was in Morocco last month. So I'm trying to do as many countries in Africa as possible.
He's an amazing host, and he's going to have many more amazing people on his show. And I just hope that you guys grow with him on his journey. And we never know how big this is going to get. So let's just see where you take this. Take this Juice 2.0.
All right.
Ke batla go tshwana le Tshepo, ke batla go tshwana Khalifo, ke spana ka thata ke tinto, 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 tinto.
Gabz to the B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? And welcome to another special episode of the Juice 2.0. My name is TKay, your host. I appreciate you so much for stopping by. You're amazing. If you're a returning subscriber, what's going on, fam? What it do? If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for because we're the dopest, though. Right. That felt so wrong. But do the right thing, all right? Subscribe, like, notification button, and then you get all of this amazing content from courtesy the Juice 2.0. So before I introduce you to the guests this amazing day, who it is, what they do, and where they're from, and all of that amazing stuff, let's get to your comments and find out who's been saying what on the Juice 2.0. Starting off, Aussie F. Teddy episode. I got a Dutch boy. What's going on, Dutch boy? You say it's high time we give Aussie F. Teddy his flowers while he is still alive. Dope interview. Appreciate you, my brother. And then Dark and Lovely, also on the Aussie F. Teddy video. I appreciate you so much. You say TKay. No, do you guys want me to land in ICU because I haven't had my dose? When are we having the next episode? Dark and Lovely, always part of the Juice 2.0, man. We love you and we appreciate you. And then Matrokonolo on the Aussie F. Teddy, which seems to be getting a whole lot of traction. You said, our icon, love emoji, love OZ. And then let's move on to the ATI episode. I have an Albako who says, whoa, this was a moment, right? That's how I felt. It's really how I felt. And it's only a few episodes that can do that. A few interviews too that can do that. Only a few people that can give you that kind of vibe. So yeah, big shout out going to my brother ATI. What he did, on them do the party, I have Albakwe. Albakwe seems to be doing the most. I appreciate you. We love it here on the Juice 2.0. You say the party papi, fire emojis, the coolest. And then we have Tato Jessica episode. Love you, my sister. Thank you for stopping by. I have a Halalitsang Rantika who say, simply gave us love emojis. Thank you so much. That says a lot. And then let me see who else's video. A lot of people commented on. Haona. I have Ellie on the Haona Dinto's video who says, yo, this was packed, Shem. I love you, Haona. We want her back again, TK. Please. She is a powerhouse. May God bless her more. And I say amen. Shindaraba. Hallelujah, Jesus. We thank you, Lord, this hour. We thank you, Jesus. All right. So many things happening. I need you to put your hands together for this amazing gentleman. He came down here to B-Dub. I'm not too sure if it's the first time he's in Botswana, but we'll find out. But he's a YouTuber from Nigeria, storyteller and a filmmaker. And all that content is coming from lifestyle. It's coming from travel. It's coming from business. And everything that is beautiful about the content is just how amazing Africa is through the eyes of, wait for it, through the eyes of Tayo Aina. Oh, yeah. A very good morning. Welcome to the show, my brother.
What up?
What he do? You got shades on because the future is too bright. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, big shout out going to my sister, Belle.
Yeah.
Belle was like, look, if you know what's good for you, my brother. I was like, which one now? Which one is this one? On the phone, goes like, if you know what's good for you, you gotta have Tayo on the show. And then I had to find out who Tayo is. So forgive my ignorance, right, for not knowing who you were before today. Actually, before yesterday. So I had to then find out what you are, what do you do, who you are on your YouTube. I even had to Google, right?
Oh, wow.
First of all, welcome to Botswana, my brother.
Thank you.
Is this your first time in B-Dub?
Yeah, it's my first time.
How are you finding it?
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Peaceful, calm. Yeah. I love it here.
The women are beautiful.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
So when I check stuff, you're single, brother, right?
Yeah, I am.
You are single right now. You're not dating anyone?
At this moment. No.
At this moment.
Yeah.
Hey, so how were the ladies in B-Dub, huh?
No, I've not. I'm gradually, assessing everywhere.
Look, it's all good and play, but you were here and are here for the 30 under 30 Forbes Summit.
Yeah.
Right. Why was it important for you to, leave whatever you could have been doing in Nigeria to come to our beautiful land to be part of this?
Yeah, so first of all, I was here for two purposes. Okay. So I came with Davido.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yo, can I get Davido's number, man?
I don't have his number.
Right.
Yeah, but I could link you. I could hook you up with somebody. Yeah.
Right.
So I came with him. I was filming a video with him on the. It's going to come out next week on my YouTube channel. Dope. It's like a mini documentary on him.
Wow.
So I came along with him, and then also got to experience the Forbes 30 under 30.
Yes.
And it was really dope. I think it was just like two very important things happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Like even Davido coming down here to come and because he actually judged some of the people who were pitching at the pitch battle on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it was just cool to also see, the fact that a lot of young people from across Africa and also from here, are coming up with ideas that are going to change the future very soon. And actually, in our pitch battle, it was somebody from here who won.
That's dope. Yeah. I heard that, and I was really impressed by that because that says a lot, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it says a lot.
It says a lot. Yeah.
You've been doing YouTube. You've been a YouTuber. You've been doing YouTube. You've been a YouTuber for how long, my brother?
Officially, when I decided to focus on YouTube was since 2019. That's like 4 years, 4+ years. But I already started uploading, but I wasn't serious with it like since 2017. Yeah. But officially, when I focused on YouTube was 2019.
Why did you make that decision to focus on YouTube?
Yeah, because I think I realized that our stories were not being told across Africa. Whenever you see videos of Africa online, it's usually foreigners that travel down here to come and tell it. And when I started making the videos I was making, because I used to be an Uber driver before. So I used to drive for Uber after I graduated. I went to school, I graduated, but I used to drive for Uber. So as I was driving around, I realized that, there are so many places that were not being documented in Lagos.
Yeah.
Started making videos about Lagos, then moved to Nigeria.
Right.
Then I saw a lot of comments from people being like, oh, wow, look, I never knew this existed in Nigeria. I never knew this existed.
Yeah.
And from there, I realized that, okay, I feel like there's a responsibility to tell positive stories. The way foreign people make really nice videos about Canada, other places. Like, we need to tell our own stories. So I started to expand it across Africa.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of countries in Africa now. And very soon, you'll see your country on that.
B-Dub is going to be on your YouTube channel, man. You have, correct me if I'm wrong, more than... is it 500 or 55 something?
Almost 600,000.
Almost 600.
It's 590 this morning when I checked. So like almost 600K, 590K.
Subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah. So,
but how's the experience when you're doing that, right? You're creating content out of the most beautiful things about Africa.
Yeah.
How do you feel about doing that? What is the actual authentic feeling? Because I ask you this because sometimes I think there's a separation between the people need to see this, right? And this is how I feel about this, therefore I need to do this. I don't know if I'm phrasing my question correctly. I think there's a difference between let's just do this so people see it and let me do this because it makes me feel this way then let's put it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what is the actual feeling when you're doing what you do?
I think it's actually both of them. It depends.
Yeah.
Like currently now, for example, like I came down to Botswana.
Yeah.
And there are some things that people have told me about here that I didn't know before.
Oh, like what?
Like, first of all, like when I was coming down here, I did some research. I realized that Botswana has, according to the internet, says the third largest diamond reserve.
There we go.
And I'm like, oh wow, in the world, not
there
even in Africa. I'm like, oh wow.
There we go.
And I was like, oh, I never knew this. Like, why is nobody? This should be something that should be shouted from the rooftops, because like almost it's number 3 in the world. That's really big.
It's big. It's big.
And you know, some other things too, as about, you know, like the economy here.
Yes.
How government provides funding for like people to go to school, and they pay for all of that. I'm like, really? I never knew that. It's like, it sounds very, very new to me, because you know, I come from a place where they don't really do that.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. So when I see that, I appreciate it so much. I'm like, oh wow, really? And then even the environment, you know, how everywhere is peaceful, quiet. I know you guys are, you know, you don't have a lot of people. It's 2.5 million. I think last I checked. But it also makes everywhere like very peaceful, and everybody just going about their daily activities. It's really cool.
Speaking of B-Dub and the most incredible things you've come across, have you tasted some of our food? What was some of your favorite local cuisine?
So I haven't gotten to that yet, but every video I make, I try to do that. But the day I was meant to try local food, there was no camera, so I'm like, let me just chill first. I want to get my first-hand experience on camera. So I was like,
I love that. So. 11:29 is your time. You're on the Juice 2.0, and I'm chilling with Tayo Aina, YouTuber, storyteller, and filmmaker, Nigerian brother who's here with Davido. And then the 30 under 30 happened as well. And we're just having an appreciation of who he is, what he does on the Juice 2.0. Talk to him on 14962. That's the SMS line. You can call him on 3956962 for your WhatsApp. +267 3956962. We'll be back with so much more Tayo on the flip side of some money. Stay tuned. Back with more Tayo Aina in the building, Nigerian YouTuber, storyteller, and a filmmaker. And we're talking about all things YouTube, all things lifestyle, travel, all things business, all things 30 under 30 Forbes Summit, all things Davido. So, quick question. Burna Boy or Davido?
I love both of them.
There's nothing like that.
I love both of them. I think it's also just like, you know, like when it comes to like YouTube, I watch a lot of channels. I have like people like I have a set of people who are like favorite, who I like watching. So like even when if you were to say Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid, I love all of them. I love their music.
So if you're gonna listen to one of them's music forever, among the three, who would it be? Whose music would it be?
That's hard. It's like saying if I was only going to eat one type of meal, that would be like, it would be miserable. Whoever I choose, it's going to be miserable. Whoever I choose, it's just like eating only Nando's.
Forever. Like maybe not. So with the music, right? I speak about Burna Boy. I speak about Davido. You speak about Wizkid. I speak their music. Your music. Has become a representation of Africa, so to speak, because of how it blew up and then it broke out into the world. Whenever the United States is bumping up to some Burna Boy, that's Africa. You know what? Because it's Afro beats. That must really make you proud as a Nigerian.
Yeah, it does actually. Like even watching how it rose, because you know I used to watch a lot of Wizkid when it started. Holla at Your Boy. Singing all of that. Even the video back when, you know, even Burna Boy liked to party, all of that. So watching it, because back then, you know, it was a big deal for an African artist to do a collab with like somebody from the US. I think one of the biggest collaborations we had then was D'banj and Snoop Dogg with there was a song he sang that was very popular. I can't remember the name off the top of my head now. But now, the US artists and everybody across the world wants to do songs with like Afrobeat artists, people from Africa. So it's so interesting to see that transition. Because we're the ones pushing to do that, but now they're the ones coming to us. So it's I'm very proud.
I'm very proud too. Just as an African, when I see that happening, like when you see Burna Boy performing at the UEFA. Like, what are we guys? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? It's huge. But I had a question. I'm trying to remember what it was. Just a second. Yes, it's back. What do you think it is about that kind of music that has made it blow up the way it is? Is there a specific thing about Afrobeats?
I think it's just it's the way it makes you feel. It's the feeling. I feel like Afrobeat delivers a feeling that you can't get from any other type of music across the world. And when something delivers a feeling, it captures like an essence. It's like when you listen to this type of sound, it just makes you feel a certain type of way.
Right.
And sometimes even some of our songs, like even Ashake's song, Ashake is also like popular.
I love
now.
Ashake right now. That's one of my favorite. You know, it's crazy because I'd be in the gym and listening to Ashake.
Oh, really? So I feel like even when they don't even hear some of what we say, like Ashake sings mostly in like Yoruba. When they don't hear what we say, and even all the other three, Davido, the rest, they also put Yoruba in the music. Right. Even when some people don't understand what you're saying, they still it's just the vibe, the energy.
Right.
Just similar to Amapiano too. It's it's like the vibe, the energy. It just has a feeling that it gives you. Yeah.
I love it, man. So my favorite Afrobeats artist right now has got to be Rema. Rema is my favorite right now. You would say you're listening to everybody, right?
Yeah, I listen to everybody.
But what's your favorite song right now? Is there such thing?
My favorite song right now. So the problem with me is I can list some.
Yeah.
I don't have a specific one. Okay. Because I have I'm somebody who is like I listen to different songs for different moods that I want to be in. Yeah. So just like as you say, when you're at the gym, you're listening to Ashake.
Right.
Sometimes maybe you might be doing something else and you will listen to somebody else. Yeah. But I think one of the favorite songs that I like definitely Davido's Ona Available. I like that.
Also, new album is doing great.
Yeah. It's doing awesome.
Streams
it's doing
online,
awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What else do you like before we move on?
I also like I like the Burna Boy song, the one he had in the Black Panther. That's Alone.
Yes.
That song was like really calm. I also like calm songs, like songs that has.
That's a beautiful song. That's a beautiful song. Let's talk about your YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And the money that you must want to get out of that. Are you getting any money? How's the payment? Is that happening for you as a YouTuber in Nigeria?
Yeah, it is actually. It is. I started off as an Uber driver, and now I'm getting to travel.
Dude, that's still. You know what I mean?
And I'm getting to travel the world now. Being in different multiple countries.
Yeah.
From here, I eventually plan on also exploring like Zimbabwe. From Zimbabwe, probably doing more of other African countries around here.
That's dope.
And telling the stories of all these countries. So I feel like even for me, it's even less of the money that even drives me. Obviously, I'm making money from it. Yeah. Like the more I make videos, the more I tell the stories. The more my reach increases, the more I have brands that reach out to me. They want to work
collaborations
with brands, and it's even also getting me to meet people. Like David watches my channel, and he was like, "Oh, when I met him, I was like, oh, I watched this video. I'm like, oh wow, really?" And then you meet people across, like I meet people, in Nigeria or maybe just going down the road, and you're like, oh, I watch your channel, this channel, and I watched this video, and it made me feel inspired.
That's crazy.
Or I watched this video you interviewed with this person, and I felt like, okay, I need to start up my own business. And I feel like that's the most powerful thing about storytelling. It's just, changing the minds of people and letting them feel inspired to do more.
I like that, because I think for a lot of Nigerians, for a lot of Africans, that environment or that market is something that's kind of new to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sort of been more westernized.
Yeah, it is.
And then when you do it, I don't think a lot of people around us believe in it as quickly as they need to.
Yeah, true.
Right? But for you, it possibly has been different, especially with regard to what it's been able to attract and where it's gotten you to right now. I think you have a positive story to tell, yeah?
Yeah, I have a positive story.
Yeah.
But also, I also face some of those difficulties too. Trying to tell stories about places, and you reach out to people, and some of them don't understand what you're talking about. So their response is like it's like, what's this guy saying? Like, I beg. But I think for me, it's just that because I had the love. I focus more on the love of telling stories and making videos. So no matter what difficulties I face along the way, I will still try to just keep doing it. And that's what has gotten me this far. And also God too. I'm also a firm believer in God. So God has been behind me. Yeah.
You see now, you see when you talk about God, you start triggering some things. I'm going to start speaking in tongues right now. So okay, now that you're here, how did you feel about TB Joshua's passing?
TB Joshua's passing? Yeah, TB Joshua is a Nigerian pastor.
Yeah. That was some weird stuff. No, you didn't know TB Joshua?
No, I know TB Joshua. Yeah. But when you said how do I feel about his passing, I didn't know how strong is his affiliation here really strong in Botswana? Oh, I didn't know that actually.
In Africa?
Crazy. Yeah, it was sad. You know, he's a very influential and very popular figure.
Of course,
and so it was sad for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
I know. Let's talk about. I'm hoping that this is something you're able to talk about, right? Without getting you in any trouble, because when it comes to African politics, you never know. Never know. They just ended Nigerian elections.
Yeah.
How do you feel about those?
I felt like it wasn't free and fair, actually, because, you know, we saw a lot of disenfranchisement of voters. Some people were not allowed to vote. There was some violence.
Right.
And it wasn't, I think most people were not happy.
Right.
Because even when, you know, the winners were being announced, there wasn't like jubilation from like a lot of people. Everyone was just like, it was just like a down moment in Nigeria.
Right.
So I feel like it wasn't free and fair. And even the UN and all the other people that were the UN observers, they also said the same thing too. That it wasn't free and fair. I think everybody knows that it wasn't free and fair. But yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I guess does that kind of environment as a YouTuber affect you in any way? Because you're vlogging, you're showing this kind of. Also, better question: would you ever create content around that kind of environment? As a YouTuber, I know your lifestyle and all of that, but is that something that might interest you going forward?
Not really, because I feel like politics is very divisive. It divides people. It's like, you know, even if you feel like your candidate is the best or this person you are supporting is the best, other people feel, and it divides the audience. And my story is about unity. I'm trying to find ways to unite. You know, I'm coming to Botswana, I'm going to other countries to just tell stories so that people from Nigeria can know what's going on here. People from here can know what's going on there. So anything that divides people, most of the time, I just try to stay away from it. I have my own opinions.
Of course,
but I wouldn't just be making content about it. I won't put them out there. So that's just how I kind of like move. Yeah.
I love that. I love your traveling, by the way, your travel vlogs. Where have you been that you can share with us this morning? Which countries have you been with apart from Nigeria and Botswana?
Yeah, I've been to South Africa.
SA.
I've been to Namibia.
Yeah,
I've been to Ghana, Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Seychelles.
Dude, you do a lot of traveling.
I was in Morocco last month. So I'm trying to do as many countries in Africa as possible.
So demystify this for me, Tayo. Sorry for interjecting. Traveling apparently is expensive. Is it expensive?
Africa is the most expensive continent to travel. It's more expensive than US. It's more expensive than Europe. Africa is the most expensive continent to travel.
That's crazy.
It's crazy and it's sad too.
Yeah. A little bird told me that you're a millionaire. Is that true?
In what currency? Because in some other currencies, I might not be. Maybe in Naira, I probably am.
Yeah? He's like, I probably am. Nairas, huh?
Yeah.
Shucks, dog. Yeah. Are you buying breakfast this morning?
Breakfast?
It's going to be lunch anytime. Are you buying us and my crew lunch?
No, don't worry. We got it sorted.
We got a millionaire in the building. Nah, let's not say that before you walk out of the building, everybody's going to get it.
but I think even for me, like with YouTube, what I love about YouTube is like, first of all, I'm the same way I am on like the same way I am in real life, the same way I am on my videos.
That's right.
Like I don't try to show off or try to. I just like to be as down to it as possible. Because I know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And even if you have, no matter how much money I make, I don't feel like it's anything, because it's like it's just something that God gave to you, and you can take it anytime. So you just need to, just be relatable.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you miss your Uber days?
My Uber days. Funny enough, I actually, there's a video I'm trying to make that has to do with when I was doing Uber.
Okay.
So it's an idea I have, but anytime I think about it, it reminds me of like where I'm coming from and like why I need to stay focused. Because I feel like now that I have this platform, there's a responsibility to make an impact in Africa with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Look, we've run out of time, but it's been such a great honor for me and a pleasure to just sit down with you, my brother, meeting you for the first time. But what is the future for Tayo Aina going forward?
Yeah. The future, before I talk about the future, let me say something. So one of the reasons I'm also here is also we're setting up a program with Bella Consulting. Who is the one that introduced me to you? It's called Project Skill.
Okay.
And it's to kind of like, it's like a workshop for young Botswanans to come together and
So young Botswana.
Yeah, young people in the country to come together and so we can impact some of the skills. So I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be happening, I think, within the next 1 week while I'm here. I'm gonna be teaching a lot of young people like what I've learned from scaling YouTube, so that more people can also build their YouTube channels in the country.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I love that. And then, what does the future look like?
The future is just to keep telling the stories, keep scaling, keep building more brands and businesses and products off what we've built already, and eventually scale. Like kind of like what how Afrobeat started and now is global. We're trying to do that too with our platforms, because there's nothing that other people out there are doing that we can't do. I feel like we can do anything. And we're very powerful as Africans. So yeah.
Appreciate it, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. They can always find you on social media at Tayo Aina.
Tayo Aina Films. Yeah, and on YouTube at Tayo Aina.
I love that.
Yeah.
When do you go back to Nigeria, or are you going somewhere else from here?
I plan on spending like a week here.
Dope.
Yeah, a week. I need to make so many stories. I want to go to Kasane. I want to go to the Delta. There's so much beauty in your country, and I want to show it to the world. Like, they need to see it.
That's beautiful.
So I'm doing that. Then probably some other African countries, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and the rest.
I hope you have a big bag to fit a guy like me in.
You can come through. Come along. Let's do it together.
Let's do it together. My brother, God bless you. God bless your work. Until the next time I see you somehow.
Thank you.
One time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. 11:49 your time, and that's just how we wrap it. Thank you so much for being part of this, your family. Until the next time, my name is TKay. It's been such a wonderful honor to host you. Tomorrow, same time, same place. This is the Juice 2.0. Enjoy your Saturday, the rest of the weekend, and remember one thing. What's that, TKay? Stay juicy, aight? What's going on, YouTube? My name is TKay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video, and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.